2066 days. That's how long ago I quit my 9 to 5 job. And I was thinking about what I want to make a video about today. I said that would be a cool story to tell. The day I quit my 9 to 5 job. And so I looked at how long ago is this exact day? 2066 days. That's it? It was only 2,000 days ago? That's kind of crazy for what we have going on right now. And what we're accomplishing and what we're working on and what we're building towards. It only took 2,000 days. Maybe a little extra. Maybe an extra year. Say 2,400 days. Add another year on it. Because that's really when I started the online business stuff. Maybe about 10 months before I quit. And how did I do it? And what was that day like? And what was I feeling when I quit my 9 to 5 job? How did it go? What happened? Let me tell you the story. So I dropped out of college, 2017, and I decided I needed to get some money. And so I said, sales job. I'm gonna get a sales job. I'm gonna sell cars. So I had a connection at the local Chevy dealership. I decided I'm gonna be a car salesman. I'm 18 years old. Okay, fresh out of college, dropped out. Was only there for 2 months. Need some money. I go in, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be the man in here. Everybody there is like 30, 40, 50 years old. They've been there 10, 20, 30 years. The career car salespeople, let me tell you something about the car business. There's a lot of weird people in the car business, okay? A lot of weird people. I didn't fit into the car business at all. I'm a young kid. Like, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to get some money. I didn't fit in at all. These guys are just depressed, on drugs. They just have a lot of just different things going on. It wasn't for me. It wasn't the right environment. But what I learned there was that I don't want to work a 9 to 5 job ever again. And maybe not any 9 to 5 job. Maybe I could work in a startup or something that's really inspiring to me. Or like, there's a reason Matt's here. There's a reason Joe's here. Joe's like, they don't have it. This is not a 9 to 5 role. This is not a 9 to 5 job. This is a very creative, different sort of profession. Okay? The traditional 9 to 5 role. Working at a traditional job in a traditional place. I sold cars for Chevy. Okay? It's a very corporate environment. It sucks. Okay? It sucks. Let me tell you. That's not a place that I want to be. It's not a place you want to be. Or anybody should be if they want to thrive and be a person that spiritually grows, mentally grows, emotionally grows in any capacity. Okay? And so while I'm there, I'm becoming upset, depressed a little bit. You know, in college, I was certainly not happy. Maybe experienced some symptoms of depression. I've never been depressed. Okay, that's never going to be a thing. Never will be a thing. If I'm in a position that I don't like, I simply change it. I don't say, "Oh my God, I'm depressed. Give me the medicine." That's never something that I'll do. And so I was like that in college. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And while I'm selling cars, I said, man, like, this is a good opportunity. I'm making some money. This is fine. I'm getting some life experience. But I gotta get out of here. This is not where I want to be for the remainder of my life. And so I was there for about a year. While I'm there, I decide I'm going to start my online business. I started Instagram theme pages, okay? That was after I was drop shipping and it just wasn't really working. I started building the pages. Things really started to pick up. And boom, like it's clicking, you know, we're starting to make some money, we're growing. I had 100K followers on one of my pages in the first 4 months, started to make some money from it, and boom, I'm like, I'm out of here. This is my ticket out. But I wasn't fully financially secure yet. You know, I had stacked in some cash, I had some investments, I was making a little bit of money, I was still at my parents' house. I'm 19 at this time, okay? I'm young. I'm super young. And I decided I'm going to pull the trigger, I'm out of here. The way that, you know, the people that didn't believe, they just didn't believe it. They didn't see the vision. I was like, yeah, man, I'm leaving. I'm doing this online business, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And they're just like, these 30, 40, 50-year-olds, like I said, and they're just like, what are you doing? I don't believe in that. I hope it's going well for you, but whatever. And that's a typical response that you'll get from most people. Most people do not care. Most people do not want to see you win. Most people have no idea how any of it works, especially with the internet. All they know is go to school, get a good job, and put money in your 401k. And everybody needs to go to college and get indoctrinated by the system. And I went and I experienced it for myself. And I'm a conscious free thinker, whatever the hell you want to call me. And I said, this ain't it, bro. I'm out. Get me out of here. Get me out of school. Get me out of the job. I'm going to do my own thing. And so I started to create my own environment that allowed me to, and like, what do we define as success? I think everyone defines it differently. For me, it's that freedom aspect of doing what I want, when I want, how I want, and creating my own environment that I believe serves me the right way and serves my beliefs and my vision and my health and my family in the most wholesome, holistic way possible. Okay, and I was able to do that. I was able to quit that job and leave. And I didn't have the financial security like immediately when I left, and so there was a little bit of uncertainty there. And actually, like the day I left, it was November 15th. I believe maybe a day or so off, but 2,066 days ago. Okay, it's been 2,066 days since that. And when I quit, I remember they loved me there. They loved me at the job. They wanted me to stay. They were trying to put me in different roles, stuff like that. They actually, most people in the car business don't stay after they put their 2 weeks in. They let me stay after I put my 2 weeks in, so I stayed until the 15th. And really, like, when I was leaving, I almost had a tear in my eye because I liked the people there. I had a connection with them. And I think there was a bit of uncertainty as well. Like, I'm a 19-year-old quitting this job. You know, most people are going to tell you to stay. Most people are going to tell you to keep doing this. And I'm getting hit from all angles. Like, my dad and my mom believe me. Everyone else is like, what the fuck are you doing? You're a failure. This is just like when you dropped out of college. We don't believe in you. This doesn't make any sense. Blah, 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 whatever. It's a lot of this, a lot of talk. Talk. And I believed in myself. But I'm a kid, so I have this, like, you got these voices that, like, man, like, oh, it's going to be a struggle. It might be weird. You got to be careful, blah, blah, blah. And at this point, I'm making at least $5,000 a month online. And it was just interesting because I was like, I had this tear in my eye. I'm a little, like, uncertain. I'm like, oh, is this the right decision? Am I throwing a good thing away? But I knew in my gut it was right. And so even though I had those feelings of uncertainty, I'm out. I got out of there. I followed my gut. I did my thing. And 2,000 days later, we're here. We have a growing team. I have to tell you guys, we have an all-star team. Matt behind the camera. You'll meet some of the other characters if you watch the vlog type videos. There's other people, remote that you might not meet. But we have genuinely like a one-of-one all-star team. And it only took 2,000 days to build. I wasn't working with anybody at the start. Probably only 1,000 days to build, if that. We are, in my opinion, we are at the beginnings of a meteoric rise. It's only been 2,000 days, 5.5 years. It feels like a lot longer, but that's not that long at all. It takes time to build this thing into a real company. It takes time to build this the way we want, in a way that's true to ourselves, without any gimmicks, without any bullshit. And when I quit, I didn't know any of this would be a reality. I just knew in my gut that wasn't the situation I wanted to be in, and I created an opportunity for myself to get out of that situation, and I started to build and build and build within that, and it's ballooned into what it is today. And I'm not here to flex anything. Look at my view and look at this and look. No, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. We're enjoying it every moment of the day. And so I would ask you, if you're sitting here and you're watching this, do you have what it takes to sit there for 2,000 days in a row and work on one thing with all your energy and all your effort? And if you do, and you hate your current situation, then you should probably start looking for some of those opportunities and ask yourself, am I the person capable of this? And am I the person capable of leaving the situation I hate, whether it's a 9-to-5, whether that's the current business you're in, whatever it is. Because all of you, especially, I say this all the time, especially if you watch this channel, if you watch me and you're listening to me rant about whatever concepts I'm talking about at the level I'm talking about, there's no cuts, there's no edits, there's no short form, whatever gimmicks to retain your attention. No. It's just me ranting about my experiences, my story, what I've done, showing you kind of the behind the scenes, the documenting. If you're the person capable of sitting here and watching this, you're definitely the person capable of achieving or grabbing the freedom that you want to grab. And so I'd ask you, do you have 2,000 days worth of effort? And if you do, subscribe, because I'm dropping more videos just like this. I see you guys in the next one.